Well, here we are with the seasonal grand finals. Recording this, there's going to be a lot of people, no spectators, involved. Okay, he has not reused this time. Okay. I don't think he's reused. Hang on a minute. I want to lead Darmanitan. It's banded Adamant Darmanitan, and depending on what his lead of choice is, I'm literally just going to attack what's in front of me. I'd hoped he would have brought a slightly slower team, to be entirely honest with you, but this is fine. Groudon. Okay. I'm gonna take a few seconds just so he thinks I'm thinking, and I'm gonna Ice Cold Crash. If he goes hard into Necrozma Duskmane, depending on the damage calc, I am Adamant Banded Darmanitan. I would have been Jolly Banded, except for the fact that Groudon is a roll with Jolly Banded Darm. So yeah, I'm loading up Darmanitan and looking at the Necrozma Duskmane, especially defensive set. Ice Cold Crash could do up to 43 if he's specially defensive with max HP. It's a 99% chance of 3-hit KO, so if he goes into it, I think I'm just going to attack it again. Looking at his team, it's weird. What do I reckon that Giratina is? I reckon it's physical or special. I would assume, looking at the team, I would assume that it's special. So I have got I don't get that many chances to go into Darm here, so I think that going for the potential flinch is fine. He should, in theory, I think, Morning Sun, regardless of what I do, because he's now in range of being 2-hit KO'd by Darmanitan anyway next time it comes in. So I think going for the flinch here is actually fine, because if I get it, I just essentially kill the Darmanitan. Not the Darmanitan, the Necrozma. And that way I don't have to even worry about it. I do have to flee from the Calyrex, obviously. Is he going to trick me? Let me take my time on this turn. I have got a fully Spadef Yveltal, not a fully Spadef, but like a heavily Spadef Yveltal. So I can deal with this no matter what. I also have a Ho-Oh. I feel like he could trick, is why I'm waiting on this turn, kind of. When does Darm come in again? If Groudon or Giratina ever kill anything, Darmanitan can come in. Is that worth it, because it's essentially just a kill button at that point, because he doesn't have an Ice Resist? Yeah. Some people will definitely call me lucky for that flinch. If he Morning Sun's there, then I just switch into Groudon. Ho-Oh Yveltal will stay in an attack. Ho-Oh is probably the least useful of my team looking at this matchup, so I'm going to go into it as the mid-ground. If he Astral Barrages, that tells me it's Specs because of the crit. That crit didn't matter, I was 2-hit KO'd anyway. The only thing that matters about it is that he can now just I'm just going to confirm that it is Timid Specs on a crit. 87. Yeah, if it was Modest I was dead. Wait, is that my spread? 257? 257. Oh, of course it's my spread, I've got my custom sets in there. I really want to go into Darm, but Yveltal is just so much better of a play. The reason I wanted to go into Darm was because I was being silly, and was gonna prioritize like trying to get the damage off on something. I could go into it again because I've got Sucker Punch on Yveltal, because he specs. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play aggressive. I can't play passively against Pohjis. Like, he's got the skill to just simply outplay me. So, get into Dharm, click Icicle Crash, accept that Ho-Oh is dead. Or do I accept that Dharm is dead? Because, like, Dharm's now killed 2 Mons. Sack Ho-Oh or sack Dharm? Ho-Oh is probably more useful than Dharm, because I imagine his Yveltal outspeeds me. 2 Astral Barrages already. If I go Yveltal, I'm running into risks later on. I think it's just safer to sack one of Dharm or Ho-Oh. Dharm is still... The reason I don't want to sack Dharm is that it's still just a kill button on Giratina. So, gonna do this. And then I can Roost. Back up to full. Calyrex isn't an issue. I can actually knock off here. A big part of me actually wants to go into Dharm again, but that's silly. That would be a bad play. He didn't crit me, thank fuck. Okay. Dead Calyrex. Eternatus comes out. I have Photon Geyser, NDM. I have my own Eternatus. I'm just going to Taunt. Didn't manage to get the Taunt off. Okay. Interesting. I can go Necrozma, I think, and Photon Geyser. Or do I DD? Photon Geyser. And then DD. And DD again. Does Yveltal die to me? Can Yveltal die to me? Special defensive, let's go with the bulkiest one. Yep, +2. That's a roll. It's a 30% roll. Do I lose to Eternatus if I don't get it? I do still have SD Groudon. His Meteor Beam is done. Giratina could be an issue. You might not even have Foul Play. I'm going to go for Sunsteel Strike. I get the roll. And that's assuming he's max HP, which he very well might not be. Let's look at Giratina. Giratina lives, but, like, I don't know what Giratina can do to me. Maybe he's gonna go for, like, Poltergeist into Sneak or something? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna go into Eternatus, and my Darmanitan hand can clean up at this point anyway. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Going into Darmanitan's fine, unless he Meteor Beams here. There's nothing that Eternatus can do to kill me in one, and Cosmic Power I don't think should be able to... Yeah. Even if he went for another one, I don't think that would have made the difference. So yeah, good work by Banded Dom. GG. I know Smogtors does it anyway, but I'm going to click it anyway. Game 2. I prefer this team to the team I was just looking at. I was doing some tests earlier, and I don't really like the beat-up team, 64 Squares' beat-up team. It works really well for some people, but I'm not fantastic at piloting it, so don't really want to use this one. Like, it's a good team, like, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just not one that I think works well for me. Okay, hang on. Let me get up Pohjis' scout as well. Pohjis' scout. Where the fuck is Pohjis' scout? I put it here. What team did he bring? Why does the sprites look weird to me? Zonius. Did he use this one at all? He did not. You two. How do I want to try and go about this? I can play far more freely with my Yveltal than he can his. His Ho-Oh. Do I expect a Sacred Fire here? I nearly led my Jolly Groudon, that would have been good. Knockoff is safe, Taunt is safer. I can't go hard into Zygarde, unfortunately. I'm going to knock off. Getting rid of Ho-Oh's boots is always a good thing. Or just Xerneas. Okay, so I'm fully expecting Yveltal or Ho-Oh to come out here. I live a single Moonblast, and Yveltal, despite me saying that I can play more freely with it, I don't need it, so I'm happy to go for Toxic and Miss, and go for the knockoff. Okay. Honestly, I'm happy to do the exact same play again. Yep, good. Play aggressively, he's behind, he knows he's behind, I can't let him get back in front in the game. Like, that's a recipe for losing. He could go into his Xerneas here, I would expect that. I'm going to go into my Groudon. Did he catch me with the burn? I am never punished, apparently. So, his Ho-Oh would go down here, if it dies. The Zygarde is probably his first response. I'm SDing. And then I'm Precipice Blading. His team, once Xerneas is weakened a bit, probably with Marshadow, struggles heavily with Zygarde at this point, I think. And we kill the Zygarde. Nice. Jolly Groudon coming in clutch. Turnitus comes in, he definitely kills me here. He should kill me with Flamethrower. Is Groudon worth preserving for its wall-breaking capacity? Absolutely yes. Going into hard Calyrex as he goes Ho-Oh. Very interesting. Okay, he's trying to get the momentum back. I can Astral Barrage. I can see his Yveltal spread from that. Hang on, let me... I mean, I know that's very Spadef, but let me import this into the calc so that I can accurately figure out what the fuck he's running. Fuck, did the Spectre thing again, whatever, I can ignore that. Calyrex versus Yveltal, specially defensive. That's not in range of Max, but it is in range of... it's out of range of some of the Yveltal I use. Like, that's not 250, 272, it's bulkier than that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go into my Yveltal then. And I'm gonna Taunt or Toxic or Roost, or... I'm gonna Roost. Yeah. Is letting this get burnt worth it? I can get up rocks and he can't really remove them. Crit me. That's fine. I can recover. 72. Coming in again on 60-something. Okay. So, Marshadow kills with Rock Tomb. But does Marshadow kill Ho-Oh with Spectral Thief? It's a roll and not in my favour. What damage has Ho-Oh taken? Knockoff from Yveltal, so I'll calc that first. Hello, Sacred Fire burnt me. Knockoff did 48. Did 48? For it to do 48, that's 0? So that's the rough ballpark figure. So Spectral Thief, unless I'm badly misunderstanding it, should always kill Ho-Oh from here. So I'm going to go for it. I could Rock Tomb, I could Ice Punch. I'm going to Spectral Thief. Yeah. Kills the Ho-Oh. Nice. Job done. Xerneas comes out. Is there any part of me that just wants to attack it? There's a big part of me that just wants to attack it for Zygarde. The highest power move I've got to do that with is Spectral Thief. Could go Calyrex. Is Calyrex my best option? I think it is. I think Calyrex here. Because I think there's almost no world in which he stays in and rests. I think he always Moonblasts. Yeah. Special attack drop does suck, but I can trick now, and I can... Is tricking terrible? Is tricking terrible? I'm gonna trick. So... In my head, I can deal with almost everything left on his team. I think he's going to U-turn here. I don't see Knockoff incoming. I could sack Groudon. What's Yveltal good for? Yveltal's good for Taunt, and that's about it. If I go Marshadow, I should have fixed up the Marshadow's HP. That's stupid of me. If I go Marshadow on Defog, I can Spectral Thief no matter what. Yeah, okay, good. Now, Spectral Thief, if he goes into Eternatus, I can follow that up with an Ice Punch. Xerneas takes the Spectral Thief, doesn't take the second. NDM obviously doesn't take 2 Spectral Thieves. I don't have fighting type coverage on this Marshadow because it was meant to facilitate... Excellent. Good. Absolutely clicking it again, because I think Yveltal can't... Let me calc that before I click. Yveltal was not max. Spectral into Rock Tomb should be doing a hefty chunk, no matter what he does. And he can't risk the damage on Yveltal. Yes, okay. So, I skipped about 5 steps in my thinking there. He can't risk his Yveltal taking too much damage on account of my Calyrex still being around, still having Astral Barrages and stuff, so he has to sack NDM. And to be fair, like, NDM doesn't beat anything else on my team. So, Xerneas comes in. Xerneas comes in. I feel like Rest always comes out here, but I'm going to Spectral Thief. If Marshadow dies, I can go into Groudon and get a kill. Okay. In the event of Rest, Sleep Talk is annoying. I think I just spam Spectral Thief. Am I being stupid there? Because he's going to Sleep Talk, he's going to get Aromatherapy eventually, but, like... I don't see a world where I can just risk my best way of actually getting damage on this thing. Maybe I shouldn't have sacked NDM to the Ho-Oh earlier. 35. I don't like playing this game. If he kills me, he kills me. Yeah. Okay. Precipice Blades. Life Orb Groudon still does a lot. I think the damage confirms that Yveltal can't be slower than me. Can't be faster than me. Can't be faster than me. The damage that Yveltal's taken means that I think it's always going to be faster than me. So if he doesn't pull Moonblast exactly here, I think I'm in a very good position. I think I have to Precipice Blades again. He could go for the miss. Yeah, even if he goes Yveltal, that's fine, because it's going to be locked into whatever it clicks now. There's only 48% at 1 turn slept. If he goes Eternatus, what's my play? Do I go immediately into Marshadow? He's Sucker Punched. Wait, he's Sucker Punched. Okay. DD. Into Xerneas. Into Sleep Talk, anything other than Moonblast. Into 1,000 Arrows kills. I am, like, I'm heavily attacking too. Does 2,000 Arrows just straight up kill? I feel like it does, but I want to count that. Uber defensive. 23. No, it doesn't. I need Dragon Dance. This range puts it in, well, range of Marshadow, and if he doesn't Sleep Talk exactly Moonblast, I still think I win. Holy shit, because Zygarde's a monster. Holy shit. Zygarde, you are a monster. I love you. How do I avoid losing? Is there any way to choke this? If he goes Yveltal and knocks off... If he goes Yveltal... I've got my shot. I don't see a world where I can lose this game. Was that a roll? It was a roll. It was a roll. It was a roll, and it was not in my favour. Poe just got unlucky there. Poe just has been getting quite unlucky in a lot of these rolls. Like Groudon, O-Code the Zygarde, stuff like that. How much do I do to Eternatus in one hit? I think I'm fine no matter what. I genuinely do think that. Plus 1,000 arrows doesn't come close to killing. Dynamax Cannon obviously fucks me up, but Marshadow should be able to proceed to win. 77, that doesn't tell me much, but I think I win. Okay. 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 Sucker Punch here. This is complicated because it's Dragon Pulse. Yeah. Nice. 1. Whew. GG's. That's set 1 done. You ready for second set straight away? This isn't my team. This is a Kate team, and I don't know it, but it has a set that I wanted to use against him, so I'm going to use it. I've been very busy, so I only prepped 3 or 4 teams, I think, so I will happily use one that I trust and I think is good. Yeah. I nearly challenged again with that team. Pheromosa plus Spec Secron. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. You two. I like that team. I mean, I hate seeing it against me because I think it beats me, but I like the look of that team a lot. It doesn't have a Pheromosa switch in. So that's good. I can lead Zekrom, and if he leads anything other than a Shifu, I think I can just click Draco Meteor. He could expect that. My Yveltal. What's stopping me leading Yveltal? What's stopping me leading Ogre? Wait, if I kill the Urshifu and burn the Yveltal... I mean, I guess it depends on what his Ogre is, but I think my Ogre can win. I actually think I've got a really good matchup here. Okay, I'm going to lead Pheromosa. I want to lead something that'll tell me if that Kyogre is Scarf. I'll lead Zekrom because it'll tell me for sure if the Kyogre isn't Scarf. It for sure isn't Scarf. That's very good news for me. I am just going to... Do I even bother Dracoing here? I might Bolt Strike. Because I feel like he will expect me to Draco first. Can I... What's my switch into Lando? It's kind of Yveltal's kind of ass. I'm gonna Draco. Fuck! Okay. I'm gonna click it again because he doesn't know I'm Specs. He could so easily just go into NDM here. What's my play against that? Like Yveltal? Yeah. Okay, going Yveltal. This also covers like a potential Jolly Lando T. Yeah. Okay, so that makes me think it is probably a Jolly Lando T then. I'm going to knock off because it's not a Jolly Lando T. Because I can get rid of the leftovers at the very least. That Draco would have been really nice. But getting rid of those... getting rid of that... that actually helps me quite a lot. Do I want to go hard into Zekrom again? No, I want to knock off. Leftovers and went for Ice Beam. Okay, got the freeze. That's pretty bad for me. Gonna go into Zekrom as a result. Yeah, Specs Draco now kills Lando for sure. Dead. Nice. NDM comes in. I have an Ogre. How do I try and get Yveltal unfrozen? Can I get Yveltal unfrozen? I don't know that I can. I can at least find out more about his team, though. So, trying to get Yveltal unfrozen is essentially no low risk for me. I don't see... Okay, Ironhead. That means it's T-Wave. That's genuinely very good information to have. I can't get Rocks off. Unless I literally wake up and roost here. Not wake up. Unfreeze. Thaw out. Do I Volt Switch? I think I do. This is Spec Zekrom, and I can deny him more recovery with Thingy as well. Urshifu's the one mon I really wish was dead right now. That did so little. Holy shit. I did not think it would do that little. Okay, I'm going to calm mind up once. Or do I Skull first? I want to calm mind first. Because I don't know if he goes Ogre first, if he goes Yveltal first. Interesting. Yveltal being burnt would be really good for me. Lovely. I cannot deny that I am getting more than my lion's share of the luck. I can rest right here, though. He could U-turn. He might have Taunt. If he has Taunt and goes for it, then I'm a little bit screwed. Because my leftovers have been knocked, I'll be coming in at 48. He has Taunt and he goes for it. Okay. I don't want to take this knockoff. I don't. I think I go hard Zekrom. Do I lose to Kyogre if I potentially go Zekrom? I don't think I do. He could also Roost here. He U-turned, okay. Well, let's just go for the Bolt Strike. For the Bolt Strike powers then. Can go Kyogre, can Roost. Not Roost, Rest. Burnt Yveltal isn't a huge issue for me. Do I Scald if I go into it? Would I potentially Rest on again? Pheromosa is so annoying because it does a lot of damage, but like he's saving the Eternatus well for it. I need to get Yveltal in somehow. Not Yveltal, Pheromosa. Would be easier without the freeze, but oh well. I'm sure he would have preferred not to be burnt. Habanberry. Habanberry's still good for me. I need to keep Ogre alive, and I want to keep Ogre healthy. For the Eternatus, because he loves Cosmic Power Eternatus. We've seen him use, like, 4 of them. In the 2 games that we've played, he's used it twice. Resting first. Scalding first, what? Okay, he went into Eternatus instead. Okay. Okay. I'm going to Eternatus first, okay. He went into Kyogre. That's decent for me. Is it? Kyogre probably beats me. Does he have T-Wave or Thunder? I'm going NDM. It covers the Ice Beam potential. It covers T-Wave a little bit because I can get up my rocks, which I appreciate a lot at this stage. Surf doesn't do too much to me. Surf. This is last. Moonlight. Parrot. I'm just trying to consider what my plays are. Because he's rapidly approaching the point where Kyogre doesn't have a way of being killed on his team. And that point might be now. I don't believe he's going to be 3 attacks Thunder. Okay. I'm willing to sack NDM here. Rocks aren't that important to me. And he U-turns what? Into Kyogre? I guess he can Scald. But, like, unless he has Rest himself, like, I don't get why he's going for this. Crits me, that's fine. I can go into Pheromosa, and I think I have to low kick. Do I U-turn? I might have lost this game. Might well have lost this game. Does U-turn kill Kyogre? This has to die. I've got to click low kick. Yeah. Pardon me. Yeah. His Eternatus comes in. Yeah, Meteor Beam. Habanberry, save me. Shit, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Do I kill a Shifa with that? I probably don't. He's played this one well. I played it poorly. Pheromosa had such a good matchup here, like I shouldn't have dicked around the way I did. Kyogre could still rest, so he does need to be mindful of that, so Duskmane. I'm gonna have to go ogre. A Shifu burn? But I still can't beat the Necrozma that way. If I go Pheromosa and then U-turn maybe. This is such an annoying position because essentially at this point he needs to get every turn wrong for him to lose. It's Hunters, okay. Can a Shifu die? To triple axle. Not unless I crit him. Well, that's the game. GG. Oh well. I was lucky in the first series. My buffer's now gone, I need to win 2 straight. I would have needed to crit, even if that hit. Like, it died to the triple axle, but then he goes a Shifu, and I'm left in a position of, do I go for the crit triple axle, or do I go for the crit low kick the following turn? And no, I would need to go for the crit triple axle that turn as well. And even then, I'd need to double crit, like, that one didn't matter much. Okay. Okay. Weird. Very interesting. Weird. You two. Ah. Is this the team that Scarf brought? Did he recreate that team? I don't even remember which round it was in. Probably like round 10 or 11. Scarf versus Nora. That feels right. Not that team. No, Scarf had Orlando T over a Groudon. Could be the same concept though. My Cosmic Power NDM looks decent here. Foul Play Yveltal's probably going to have to put in work. Good thing I made it fast. Damn, looks decent. I mean, he either rocks or T-waves here, right? I can't not. I can't risk it. Yeah. Do I Ironhead here? I could. If he goes into Groudon, I have the Yveltal. Rocks... Honestly, rocks don't really matter to me much here. I'd rather... Fuck. I'd rather the damage on the Clefable. Well, now he's not staying in. That's frustrating. That's banned. That is banded as fuck. Can I take advantage of a band-locked Groudon into that? I can't. I better hope he's not Scarf Calyrex at this point as well. Foul play, Heat Crash. What's my best play about that? Cosmic Power Return does force him to burn his Calyrex, maybe. Ah, no, because he's got the fucking Clefable too. This is a frustration. I can try to get it to counter sweep, but how? On wave. On the roost. Go into Xerneas. Block. This is such an annoying game. Xerneas block. Clefable, could Clefable be teleport? No. I don't think so. Could I go Eternatus? No, I don't think so. Well, I think Pohjis has won another seasonal. I think Eternatus is the better way immediately, because yeah, he goes Groudon. Can I kill the banded Groudon in one hit? Almost certainly not. Do I sack MDM? To see if he goes for the... just to see what he goes for. How much does... I should have put this team in the calc earlier. Groudon versus show custom sets only. Eternatus. Dragon Pulse. It could be a roll. Do I just need to get it right at this point? Oh, he's going to be Earthquake as well, isn't he? Heat Crash and Earthquake. Adamant Banded. This is Xerneas. Prosperous Blades. There's no Heat Crash. I crashed it too much earlier. I'm gonna sack Necrozma, I think. I just don't know... What damage did the Groudon take earlier? It took Foul Play from Yveltal. So either I got Min Roll, or that is a fat Groudon. The foul play damage means that Dragon Pulse is almost never a kill here. I do think that my best play is probably going to be going into Necrozma, sacking it, then going into... Interesting. I mean, at this point, I'm also literally just praying that that's not a Scarf Calyrex. And if it is, I'm fucked. Do I go hard into Xerneas here? I do. And then I immediately regret my actions and want out. And sack Indium again. That's just chip I've taken needlessly. That's bad from me. Yeah, okay. Well, now, after the next round of rocks, thingy will always live the thing, so I just crash. I literally think I have to hope that his Calyrex isn't Scarf, or I lose the game. He's used Specs in every single game. He's not used Scarf once. Even Icicle Crash is only a 25% chance to kill after rocks with Calyrex anyway. Groudon's dead, that's good. Does he go Clefable? He does. What move do you have? Yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure the Necrozma won't have Earthquake, but it's not worth the risk. So, fuck me, that did so much damage. Block Rest. Geomancy first. Geomancy first. Then block. And this way, if he sacks something, I win. Do I? Yveltal can no longer escape. I think. Unless he has played me perfectly and he has U-turn. I think I can rest and I can win. He has Defog. He has Foul Play. I can get up to +6 and I can be at full health. Two crits to them is doing 30. So that's fine. It's doing 40 actually, but whatever. How much am I taking from his Necrozma Duskmane? Especially defensive, Sunsteel Strike. I need to be above 70%. And Moonblast should always take you. This is probably a little bit dickish, but it gives me the highest possible odds, so I'm going to go for it. And if anyone doesn't, then they're being stupid. All I need is to finish off high. He's only got, what is that, 17 attacking PP left. I have 12 more rests. And he's doing almost nothing every turn. Geomancy is a 2-turn move with 10 PP. I might have snatched victory from the jaws of defeat here because Magnezone is broken. Needed the loo there, that's why my timer went down unexpectedly. Yeah. I'm not letting him be in a position where he can actually have me anything less than max health. If he goes Clefable after this, it's probably unaware and I should block first. Should I? That's probably taking it too far. I now have the PP to literally rest every single time he attacks me, and I will be fine. Well, unless of course he gets fully paralyzed. Gonna just Moonblast, he correctly gets that turn, right? Unless he is unbelievably offensive, I win. That is unbelievably offensive, I die. I don't die, thank fuck. The roller coaster of human emotion, I've experienced every last one of them. Don't be Sash. I win if it's Sash anyway. Oh, thank fuck. Phew, GG. Last game. What the fuck do I bring for the last game? I'm amazed I won that game. Why is Kate sending me something? Is this good? Leech Cali, Balloony turn. He hasn't used any Snelly Veltals. He could bring out a Magic Sun here, so I might make that SD instead of Toxic. But I think I like this team. Banner Shadow, yeah. I go for it. She even said the same thing as me. SD, Fiddle, Fiddle. Let's go fast and Yveltal. And let's make it 8 Adamant, because that's the correct spread. We make this, we go here, and we go this, yes. Any other sets I disagree with? We don't need that much speed. Pohjis has not brought a single Calyrex Ice the entire tournament. I think I just go a little bit more bulky, just for the sake of it. And then lastly, Poltergeist instead of Spectral. Oh. Poltergeist and Spectral, Poltergeist and Spectral. Yveltal Taunt. Over what? U-turn? Yeah, actually that makes sense. T-Wave there, yep. Balloon requires a little bit different EVs. Am I okay without speeding less? I am. Yeah. Yveltal, NDM. Do I make this SD at all? No. Wait, why do I have 2 rockers? That's stupid. SD, Ironhead, knockoff. Do I go T-Wave then? No, okay. I see what Kate's point was. Rocks, T-Wave, and make this SD. Leftovers. Do I make it bulk up maybe? Heat Crash versus Dragon Tail. I've used Heat Crash twice now. Dragon Tail. Do I beat Skarmory with this team? I can, but it's easier with Heat Crash. Okay. I'm not sure that I'm ready, Pohjis. There's a not insignificant part of me that wants to bring the same team I brought from the first game. Hang on a minute. Let me fix this because it's going to bother me otherwise. Calyrex, get rid of the word Spectria, because that fucks up the calc. Now refresh, and only show imported sets. I have my calc and stuff all on a different screen. I just don't want to take attention away from the actual battle. Leech, Cali, Balloony turn. Max, Jolly, yep. Spread, yep. This buff could have been important. He's not going to be Max Timid. No, he's not going to be Max Timid there. Air Balloon. I don't really like Air Balloon. Don't default boost. Well, let's go for it. Last game. I'm uploading this no matter what. It's been a long time since I uploaded, but I hope that this is appreciated at least. One game to decide it, bringing Subseed Cali. If he brings Snarly Veltal, I'm kind of ruined. There's a part of me that wants to HO, but there's a bigger part of me that says you're terrible using HO, don't use HO. Even if I lose this next game, I've gone net positive against Pohjis. I've won 3 games already, and given the circumstances in my personal life with how busy I've been with uni work, I think that even if I lose this, I'm going to be happy with my seasonal performance. Did I DC? I don't think I DC'd. We've really royally fucked over all the Americans here, though. Glad that me and Pohjis are on the same wavelength of play when it's convenient for us, not when it's convenient for the Americans. Is that not the same team? Wait, is that the Byron team? It doesn't matter. At this point, it doesn't matter. Don't focus on that. Just focus on what's in front of me. I doubt that's going to be Snarly Veltal, though. That's really good for me. I want to lead Marshadow for some reason, despite the fact that he has a full Clefable. It's just a terrible play. I've got to be wary of his Yveltal. I'm going to lead Groudon. Groudon's a solid lead. Doesn't lose to Yveltal, can set up an SD on Clefable. He didn't bring Magic Sun once, which I was kind of expecting him to. Even someone keen-eyed people might have noticed I rebuilt it to be to import it into the calc in case I needed to. Groudon's good here. My spread lives a foul play from +2 from Yveltal. If he leads Clefable, there's nothing Clefable can really do to me. Groudon has a good matchup. Air Balloon Eternatus is a one-time only thing, but it does mean I do have a safe switch into Groudon. For one time. In that he can't, like, Heat Crash me or something like that. He does actually have to break that balloon first. 3 attacks... 3 attacks Eternatus is actually really good if I can kill his Necrozma. I am modest because of the Sun support. I could actually lead that, couldn't I? Nah, it's not worth it. Groudon's a good solid lead. And it means I have more time than him, which is always a good thing. His Groudon's faster than mine. It might be SD again. Not SD. It might be same as before. It might be banded. If he's faster than mine, he's not going to be T-Wave. You risking your Veltal is silly. I have an Air Balloon Eternatus. Yeah. I'm going to Flamethrower. If he changes moves, it tells me what his Groudon is. If he goes NDM, it's actually a roll to be 2-hit KO'd in the sun. Not a roll in my favour, admittedly. Clefable. I'm in two minds here. I think he scouts. I think he scouts with Eternatus, so I think I'm going to go Groudon instead. And then potentially kill the Clefable later on, yeah. So now he definitely doesn't expect me to be, yeah. Heat Crash is safe here, question mark? Even if he goes his own Eternatus, it's still damage on it, it still tells me what he is. If he goes his Groudon, I definitely live a Precipice Blades. It'll do a fuck ton to your Veltal. It won't do as much to a Necrozma, but if he goes Necrozma on this Groudon, then fair play. And rocks don't actually bother me that much as well. Yeah, he goes Groudon. Okay. That did nothing. I'm going to Precipice Blades. He does 2, that does nothing. His Groudon's dead. Calyrex is in. I really, really, really badly want to just predict him. But it makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. I'm going Yveltal. I'm not risking this. This is not happening. My Groudon is too good in his game. It forces out his Necrozma. It might even outspeed his Yveltal. Like, I should, yeah. Sacking Groudon is just not an option. Yeah. That is not as much damage as I thought I would take. That's Scarf. That's Scarf Calyrex. Or it's Subseed. Which is also possible. I'm going to repeat myself, though. Like, Astral Barrage does 71% max. So, goes Yveltal. If it has Foul Play, so be it. Does Heat Crash kill? Yveltal, specially defensive. Heat Crash shouldn't kill. Even at +2. Does do 90%. I'm gonna Stone Edge. Yes, Foul Play. I lived. Fuck! Ah! I am not getting the rub of the green here, because that would have just meant Subseed Cali 1. Do I preserve Groudon? Of course I preserve Groudon. Gonna Iron Head here, because I think he goes for the damage. That is really frustrating. But Foul Play probably doesn't mean Snarl then. Oh, I got the miss. Okay, you know what? I'll consider that making up for the Stone Edge miss. Nothing even kills Necrozma the next turn, so I can Iron Head again. That did so much damage. Foul Play does not enough. Yeah, nowhere near enough. Moonlight. Am I risking Eternatus fucking with me? A little bit, but I think I can risk that. I'm gonna go for Iron Head. Like, you've seen my team. Banded Marshadow and Subseed Cali are both in such good positions as soon as the Yveltal goes down. And, like, playing around with paraflinches like this is a very easy way to lose your Yveltal. I imagine that's defog. I can't imagine it's not defog. Yeah. If he's his own Subseed Kali, I have a Marshadow and I can sack the Yveltal to kill it. Gonna go for the T-Wave here. Just more useful. If he SDs, good to know. I've always got the Groudon sack at this point too. He's Dragon Dance. I'm definitely Thunder Waving that. If it's Lumberry, I could be in trouble. Sack Groudon. Leave Marshadow always faster. And like, if he gets full powered, I get a free Precipice Blades. Yeah. Yeah. I can't imagine any world in which he stays in on Marshadow. Like, surely he just doesn't do it. But Poltergeist is so strong, and I'm jolly, so I might as well go for that anyway. He does take rocks damage. Poltergeist fucks him up. He can't take that little and be faster than me. I don't believe it. How do I avoid losing to his potential Calyrex? If it's Sash, I have to win a speed time. It's itemless Clef. I've not used Poltergeist in the entire thing. Well played. But his team is now unbelievably weak to my Eternatus. What are the odds he attacks here? Almost none? I'm going to give it Yveltal. I am glad that this Yveltal is that bulky. If I take a Moonblast, I'm at basically the same health I was before. And this means I get my Necrozma in for free, or do I want to predict that? Do I go with Eternatus? No, I don't. Yeah. I really badly want to just go Calyrex, because I think it might win. And I'm going to do it. He's taunted, he can't T-Wave me. Moonblast isn't a threat, he'd be silly to stay in on it. If he goes Necrozma, it's paralyzed, I can have multiple times to get my sub up. And if he's not Snarl Yveltal, well, number one, he's parried anyway. I feel so close. Yeah. I have to sub. There's no situation in which I don't sub here. I have 4 attempts for him to full para. I probably pussy out on the 3rd so I can preserve this. But that's assuming that he hits all 3 through para and he doesn't immediately go into his Yveltal. If he does, I Leech Seed, and I just hope that he is not actually Snarl. And if he's Snarl, then I think I still win. I think my Marshadow is still good enough. Even though the Clefable is, for some reason, itemless. Not for some reason. It's itemless literally for this sort of thing. But I win. I'm pretty sure that means I win. Odds of me not ending up behind a sub are very low. They're not 0, but he'd need to be full powered like another... Yep, not, avoid full power even. Yep, and that was why. And I'm going to Astral here. Even though he just revealed Sucker, he can go into his Calyrex, but... That's really good. That's really smart. Really, really smart. But I foul play. It was the Byron team that I thought it was. It was absolutely the Byron team I thought it was. But I foul play, and then I taunt. A big part of me is tempted just to go hard into Calyrex and Astral Barrage. Is that a complete and utter choke? Probably. Goes Eternatus. Calyrex does. Even if he Toxics me, I'm fine. If he Dynamax Cannons me, I think I'm fine. If he's Demon, I'm even better. He could go hard into Calyrex. That's the only thing I'm considering here. And because of that potential of hard Calyrex, I'm going to Astral Barrage, because he's so far behind, I don't think he can play passive. And I think he knows that I know. Okay, he just stayed in. That's fine. That's respectable. It's Dragon Pulse. 3 more. Eternatus is dead. How much does Clefable take from our Shadow's Banded Sneak? %. Not enough. Yeah, I'm just going into Yveltal. I don't think I can lose. I mean, obviously I can, it's still Pohjis. But at this point I'm in such a good position, I don't know how I lose it from here. Because so much, like, he's got 3 mons left and I beat all 3 of them, I think. The only potential that I see is me choking by letting this take Moonblast. Yeah. And then I Iron Head. Or I Thunderwave. I Thunderwave? I Thunderwave. I think I Thunderwave. No, I Iron Head. Yeah. Gonna go for Flamethrower now. What if he has Photon Geyser? Is there any world in which I lose? There are many worlds in which I lose because this is still Pohjis. But I hid Sludge Bomb earlier in the game and I win. I can't be stopped now, I don't think. I don't think so. I'm trying to think of any situation in which I lose this game, and I don't think I can come up with one. Yeah. Because my Shadow Sneak. Always sack Yveltal to Necrozma. It does enough to put it in range. I think I've just become back-to-back seasonal champion. Is that even vaguely possibly a range? Why have I just tried to cut my Shadow twice? Sneak. I don't think it can be. I don't think that can be a range. He would need to have physical defense investment on his DD. I'm clicking it. I've won. Oh my god, that feels so good. Yes! Oh, that means a lot to me. Holy shit. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I decided to record it like literally last minute. Because it's been so long. Oh my! I've just beat Pohjis for the back-to-back final. Fucking hell! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank you guys. There were a few of you that came from Freezeye. I hope you enjoy. I upload essentially twice a year. And I have just become back-to-back Uber's seasonal champions from the losers bracket against Pohjis. I'll see you all next time.